All right, recording has started. Thank you so much, everyone that turns up. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the weekly starters group call. So this call is actually catered to people who sign up for the Mulacan subscription, which currently having an offer of $1 for each landing page website. I've created for a few so far. As of now, there are 20 sites built. The sign up is it's a mix of a good response and uncertain response because they are not sure is the $1 even real. Even Faisal also asked, is it something that you built for people again? So this will spark more curiosity. The more people know about this offer, but you guys being the founding members, being someone who are, uh, you know, uh, who take the risks and on this opportunity, I just want to appreciate you guys. And because there's the reason why we are starting this small community. Inshallah, it will grow into something big. um well, like I said, we need to start somewhere. I have an agenda to actually build for this particular call. But before we get into that, let me just share a few slides. Not really a slide, lah, a document which tells about what exactly that I want to do for the next probably 1 year. It's not week. It's not month. It's 1 year. So let me just share my screen of this window. With tab lah. Can you guys see let me open up where's the magnifying glass? Okay, this one, zoom. Okay, I think this is better. All right, so this is literally the status committee that I'm starting. Every week I'm looking at doing it for a year, which is for 52 weeks. Starting from this week onwards, regardless if there's any attendees, because this is something I want to push for every signups, because this will become a community of people who join the platform and join the art of actually building. All right. So this week is actually santai, relax, chill, and it's something about introduction of the platform. Because I think in the onboarding calls for both of you guys, I have actually shared that this is a start for you to actually explore and expand into a few things like your personal branding, your offers, and your services or your products or that what have you expand vertically or expand horizontally. It depends on what you can do, and Mulakan has the power to do that. And you can also do it for your clients. You can also do it for your referrals. So we can work in many verticals in terms of how you can leverage the platform lah. So like I said, week one today we're going to talk about just introduction. What exactly is Mulakan and what Mulakan can do and what it possibly can help people. And yeah, we're going to talk about the objectives that, like, right now we are talking about objectives and the setting expectation for the goals for the year. So if I may ask, before we continue, Faizal and Hakim, what are your goals if you can even look into 52 weeks ahead from now?
What kind of goal? Like what business goal or
Mm,
in 2 weeks?
52 weeks, bro.
52 weeks.
1 year.
My goal is to bring.
Caught you off guard, eh? Faisal got something to think about it.
One is to penetrate all Malaysia and Indonesia market.
Okay.
To connect with more entrepreneurs in the other Southeast Asian region.
Okay.
And also to have a network of high value entrepreneurs in Spine Tales community.
Okay, that's good. But do you have a number?
Yeah, I have a number.
Mm.
I put it, like, for example, talking about network, I have silver, gold, and platinum that I'm planning to do. 100 of them in silver, 50 in gold, and 20 in platinum.
Nice.
So these are all the group network that I am planning to do up.
Okay, Okay, that's good. At least that's your KPI to work on for the next 1 year. How about you, Faisal?
Mine is actually quite simple, I guess lah. Basically, is to automate my business to get the processes up much more firmly because the current business that I'm running, which I'm doing for my family business in interior design, is quite uh old fashioned in a way such that the processes a lot of my dad has been doing up for the past many years is by memory lah. So there's no
Mm,
like a clear like step by step process like how successful organizations they build theirs. The processes are there, the SOPs are there. So ours is very go with the flow kind. So I think it's good to have the system and processes in place, set up the ecosystem so that it can automate lah even without me hands on, because now I'm doing a lot of hands on inside the business.
right.
Revenue wise, I'm just looking to double in the next 1 year, hopefully, inshallah. Okay. Yeah. So, looking at 2 mil.
Yes, I
Mm,
was about to ask you the number.
yeah, 2 mil. Because now I'm making about 1 mil in terms of revenue.
Okay, okay.
So going for 2 mil lah. Let's start with that.
So double it lah.
Mm.
Alright, inshallah. So that's the goal from 1 year from now. Okay, that's great. But as I mean, let's go into like what we actually spoke in your body call and what I remember. Actually, your site is almost ready, but I can give you a preview if you want to. Um, your school that you want to build. Is that something of your vision? In 52 weeks.
That one will take some time lah. After doing some thinking after our call, the previous time, I
Mm,
think that most important is to do the low hanging fruits lah. No need to overthink, and plan so far ahead. But later
mm.
on, I think overthinking is my major issue lah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's a problem, I would say, but
uh,
it's good to
so,
think something that is outside your box,
mm,
outside the box, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, okay,
The outside the box, yes, but when I say overthink means I plan so much, but later the action start jalan, so I think I want to start with the low hanging fruits lah. Do something that I'm already doing and just tighten, or fill up all the gaps in that's not making this company very stable lah. But
right.
other than that, I think Alhamdulillah, inshallah can grow a team for Hakim also. I think he has a very good vision, I would say, going into overseas market.
Southeast
Uh,
Asia, yeah.
uh, for me, I'll just focus on Singapore first because I think that this is where the bread and butter is lah.
A lot
For,
of
for my industry lah, for my industry lah.
for your
Mm.
industry, a lot of how would say macam rezeki to be squeezed in Singapore
Uh,
first.
yeah, I think so lah. I'm just targeting, if let's say you put like a good number, maybe just 1% of the Malay Muslim market lah. Let's do it that way.
Mm,
Because as of now, I think there are about, I think I saw this like last year, 600,000 plus Malay Muslim in Singapore. So I'm targeting just 1%, which is 600 homes, probably in the next 5 years.
mm. Okay, interesting, interesting. Because how are we? How am I looking at is like, of course, you have the capability to do many things, but focus on what generate the income first, and then of course it needs to supplement whatever things that you love to do. Though, like I think after like speaking with so many people, I think ultimately it's a balance between your passion and your profit, and also both lah. So okay, I get it. 2 mil and I mean and also something. But basically your site, just to share with you before I even disclose probably a preview with you later. Um, it is around the community that you will be building lah around your personal brand. So that is something for probably a start. Maybe you can think of, because long story short, I actually built for another similar case, which he also overthinks. Shout out to Sufi, who is actually part of the community as well. Um, he is actually currently working as a executive is a tech sales consultant. That means he works with HubSpot. He works with those marketing analytic tools that are for marketing executives lah. So he sells for them. So he has a vision to go outside this. sales job role and become a sales coach, because he's doing this for decades, I guess, or I think very long time lah. And he don't know what to do. He just don't have the experience to coach people. Or so I said, start somewhere. Start from your experience, and then build up your profile. And that's where it's the same case as you. We build up a page that offer what he can do in the program, and offer a trial for them to actually jump in. So it's good. For Hakim's case, it's a straight up offer, for entrepreneurs and businesses who want to explore, his branding package. He has a few tiers which can be featured in reels, in his videos, in his interviews. So it's good that we all have numbers, because personally my numbers is 100. Okay, like I mentioned, the one page website offer is 100. Once it reaches 100, this offer is gonna totally stop, because I'm not gonna take in the $1 offer anymore, because Mulacan want to build a community of people that start something, but it will not be like that forever. People will always upgrade to a certain level that you want to reach. Of course, towards your goal, kan. It can be halfway through, it can be above your expectation. So who knows? At 52 weeks from now, you can get 3 mil from your business. And then for Hakim, don't say about Southeast Asia. It can be even worldwide. You can see him in TED Talks or somewhere that is beyond your expectation. So yeah, it's okay to dream lah. Overthink, how would I see it? Do you overthink, Hakim?
I used to overthink,
Why,
but
about girls
huh?
How
No,
about
no,
in business lah? Like, do you overthink about what you want to do?
uh, I don't overthink. I would just do it because I used to overthink. I will always think like, okay, if I will go to this route, what will happen? If I go to route B, what will happen? But even if I go to any of the route, let's say I go route A, I wouldn't know what would happen if I were to go to route B.
Hmm.
But I understand the part where I still have to move forward, right? And the plan stays, the long-term plan stays, but the maneuvering toward that plan will be ever changing. So that's
Right.
what I understand.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 So ultimately, like, I think I'm a big believer of, we, just do, not say without thinking, but with calculated risk thinking. Like, when I put out a $1 offer, a few people inquire, but also a few people sign up. So all those are, I believe, a process of them thinking whether they should sign up or not. Is this Nazrin legit or not? But ultimately, is whether they want to commit or not. That's why I believe in. Okay, so long story short, let me just share the Mulacan platform. And also, if Faisal, you don't mind, I can also share your preview, because I actually haven't show you offline yet. Are you
Oh,
okay?
okay. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, cool. So we can use your snapshot as an example. Let me open up this share screen. Okay. So introduction wise, I don't want to keep too formal, but Mulacan is an all-in-one marketing platform lah. It is something that many shy away from doing it. It's not WordPress, it's not Wix, it's not Squarespace. It is a platform that tracks data, tracks conversion, tracks funnel customer journey. So if your businesses do not have a funnel, then Mulacan is the place to start. I believe you guys know what's funnel. If eh, both of you know what's funnel, right? A marketing funnel.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so I think for the audience that is listening or watching, it's basically a process of acquiring people from different stage of a funnel. It's like imagine a funnel. The top of funnel is usually where the traffic are, where the social medias are, where the podcasts, PRs are. So you need to get them into the somewhere in the middle of funnel. So once they know you, you start to nurture them. You start to get them to like, trust, and commit to what you can offer, and then of course close them towards the end of the funnel. And this Mulacan is still keep spinning from just now. One reason is because the tenant over at my place here just reset the internet. So pardon me for the slow internet connection. Sekejap just a
And
moment. Loading fresh data. Fresh. Okay, while it loads, right, maybe I can switch off to uh the weekly starter call agenda. Okay, so I'm planning to do this for about a year, and be istiqamah enough to run this every week, regardless of people turning up or not. So today we're just going to talk about introduction. Okay, talking about objectives, talking about expectations, and next week going to talk about setting up. Although you have already a one page website done, but you can create an account, you can create a funnel, you can create a website to navigate across the dashboard of different settings and configuration. Um, and see how you can play around with it. And then of course, moving forward, we can build the funnel, then design the funnel, lead capture funnel, email marketing, automating your marketing using SMS. We can also use WhatsApp as well. And just put this as well. And then managing your CRM, contacts and leads, and so on. Okay, so I will share this in the group itself because I actually just come up with this, and something which for you to look forward to lah. I'll also probably indicate the date, but this will be a rinse and repeat modules once the 52nd week has ended. So it's like, I hope by the end of the 52 weeks, I have a sizable audience, which I can actually come up with as a paid coaching or something like that. So yeah, so that's probably it. Let me reshare now the Mulakan platform. It's already ready. Stop share. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Mulakan platform. Okay, can I check, Faisal? Do you have access really to the platform? Haven't, right?
not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, so
Mm.
once okay, probably I share with you today, later on, or tomorrow, because after this I'm going for I mean today I'm gonna do some light jog after this session. Tomorrow probably I will share with you the login details, and this is what you will see in your account dashboard. Okay, so this is actually my own Mudahkan dashboard. Hold on, let's it load. For Hakim, what do you think of the back end? You have access, right?
Yeah, I have access, but I haven't fully utilized the features.
Right. There are a lot of features, but I don't. I mean, my suggestion is not to over, you know, complicate yourself with all those unnecessary features.
Yeah. So I was thinking of doing like something like Calendly where we can schedule a call instead.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally a Calendly inside here.
Yeah,
So you
for
don't need
that.
to actually invest in Calendly. Wait, kenapa it doesn't load? It will take a while, I guess. Internet is not on my side, guys. Oh man.
Okay. In the meantime, can I check? So this 52 weeks, right?
Hmm.
The dates are always there, like Tuesday 3 or 4 p.m. Just to confirm.
4 p.m.
Tuesday
Confirm.
4 p.m. Okay, and that how long will it take normally?
Less than an hour lah. To now it's really like 4:30 kan. I try to compress it within an hour, and we make sure everyone has their share to talk about issues or Q&As, because if you look into the agenda of these particular sessions, right? I want to talk about these four things every sessions. Number one, the introduction and catch up. Share your wins. Number two, we're gonna talk about the Mulakan features and the one page playbook. Okay, the one that I adhere and a structure that I believe that I share with you guys, Q&A, and also how to market the one pager. So we talk about a bit of marketing, we talk about a bit of the platform features, and see and if there's any Q&A. So that's the rough agenda for every week call. So from there, we hope to, from this particular call, you can come up with more funnels, more one pages, more, strategies that you can actually implement in your business, because it's just about implementing the things that, we share here. Because you already have a template, you already have a one pager that is done. So it's all about, rinsing and repeating what you have on the platform. Tapi the platform doesn't allow me to refresh. Oh my god, kejap eh. Okay, I think I've loaded it into a new platform. Let me share this. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. All right. I'm gonna share my screen, and there you go. Okay, so in Mulacan, there's many snapshots. Okay, of course, I am holding the admin as a executive. The ultimate admin. I have all the snapshots and accounts over here. So every account that signed up with us have its own snapshots, and this is a snapshot from Faisal's. So I created Faisal's snapshot with template funnels that I used to create for all other clients. But it is a template which is good enough to bring in the things that you require, either whether it's booking appointments, whether it's leads or sales. So these are the three things which either one of any businesses will want in return for any funnel. Like for personal branding, I would recommend collecting leads. But some of them require, like for example, Faisal's the $50 trial, get them to sign up first, and then explore how the training is, and then we can move out from there. So it depends what's your offer. That's why during the onboarding, I always talk about your offer. So Faisal, since this is also your first time looking at your own funnel, let me show you how it works. How it actually present to your to your own page. So interface wise, I think it's very much self-explanatory. On the left side, there's launchpad, there's dashboard, conversations. If you do any DMs or any form of outreach marketing, you can have everything in here. Conversations, calendars, like what Hakim mentioned, it can be as Calendly. Contacts, your CRM, you can kumpul all your customer data or client data inside one place. Opportunities is how you do sales. Okay, because there's pipeline that you can follow from the moment they are cold, warm, conversation, probably negotiation, and then you close. So that's what you can do in opportunities. Payments, creating products, creating price, and also creating coupons, discounts, all those things, integrating your payment gateways, all in payments. So that's on the top part. The bottom part is marketing. You have a social media planner. You can do automation of all social medias if you want to. Automation, very powerful, self-explanatory. You can automate many things over here. Sites, we are not right now in sites because that's my forte. I don't want to focus too much on other things first, but we start from sites. That's where your funnels and your websites is here. You can also do blogs. You can also check on your analytics and forms and so much over here. But we all start from sites, and let's not go anything further here because it's a bit too much, but we can go there later on. So this is Faisal's funnel, or I would say a one-page website. I love to use one-page websites compared to funnels because people don't understand what is funnel. So since you guys are in it right now, this is Faisal's personal branding funnel. So in our conversation, right, on what you call, Faisal want to start something like a school, okay, that teaches, teachers. Let me stop share and then share the preview site. Okay, can you see? Okay, so Faisal's I mean, the way I look at your Facebook page, I see a bit of goal. How everyone interpreting your personal branding. It might not be accurate, but probably close. We can always talk about it. Your snapshot very clear. I like. Okay, and the idea is to secure spot for people to sign up for your school, or I would say for your workshop, right? And that's what you need. Immediately call to action. Okay, and then of course these are the places that you have been featured so far, and then we describe the pain points for all the interior designers. Limited of access to expert, don't have advanced skill, no money, and uncertain security progression. So that's where you come in. So I come up with this thing called Designers Launchpad. uh, I know this is something which we haven't discussed, but this is out of initiative lah, which I mean we can discuss later on. So design launchpad is something got to do with your workshop. Okay, a 3-day workshop. This is what we discussed lah. I already penned down in uh, a landing page format. Okay, there's a few sessions, and then of course a starter kit, a certified boot camp, complimentary refreshments, and also exclusive training offer. So these 6 features and offer that you want to bring to your students. And and of course all these things are for now is a placeholder lah. We can always change this later, but ultimately we talk about you as the founder, you as a mentor and guide, because on our conversation we talk about your vision to be a mentor to new IDs, or people who want to aspire to become IDs and stuff like that. And I design it that way. And of course we have FAQs to answer people who are in doubts. And last but not least, a CTA. Join the Designers Launchpad today that shapes the future. So yeah, so that's that. What do you think, Faisal?
I like the color lah. Yeah, blue gold. Yeah. So yeah, I think this one's good. We can work on the name. Something. But I think this one I get your concept lah. The flow is there.
Mm,
So
mm, mm, mm.
yeah. So I think it's more about the offer lah. I think this one
Correct.
is more towards like what's this for? Maybe it can just be clearer because I haven't given you the info yet.
This is
Uh,
just what I feel it can
mm,
turn out to be lah, not exactly what you
yeah.
envision lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much it about how the landing page is built. I think Hakim has his own, similar to what he is doing. His one is this inspiring tales. Also goal concept, but slightly different. The goal is I think a bit bronzy. But Hakim one's is I think is straight up selling to people who want to inquire. Alamak, ni nak kena tukar lah pre-headline. Okay, tak apa. Talking about the apa tu struggles, and then again this is the offer. Okay, what Hakim has done so far, and of course this is the
Sorry.
offer.
Just now I didn't hear properly. What's Hakim's business now? I mean, I didn't hear something about entrepreneurs and overseas. This is what I catch lah.
Hakim,
So basically,
it's your turn to pitch, not
yeah,
pitch lah, share.
yeah. So basically, I have a platform called These Inspiring Tales. I storytell inspiring entrepreneurs. The plan is to meet and storytell Southeast Asian entrepreneurs lah. But I started storytelling and meeting Singaporean entrepreneurs. So
Mm.
in terms of the business side, what I actually the problem that I'm solving is to actually humanize the brand itself, and to make the audience make a decision based on emotions over logic. So because that's how most of the buyers would decide. So, and also to create captivating and narrative story based on the entrepreneurial journey. So the founder story. So like inspiring entrepreneur like yourself, Faizal.
So
So
so means it's like a branding company lah.
yeah, correct. So but I have social media channels and a platform. So my followers are mostly entrepreneurs, investors, VCs, PRs, like, and also politicians.
Hmm.
Politicians, eh? Ah, jangan main-main.
Yeah, so in a way, uh, the vision is to create this whole community on to build an entrepreneurship community where I can actually help struggling business owners or owners who wants to scale, but tag with the successful entrepreneurs that I'm meeting with. Because
Hmm.
because if I were to actually teach myself like to the other business owners, I don't have that credibility.
Uh-huh.
I do have a bridge to connect with the entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in it, from my understanding, is your business is to build a community of entrepreneurs, whether big or small, experienced or inexperienced, and to leverage on the experience of those seasoned veterans lah, to contribute and to help the younger ones or the new ones lah to grow their business.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
You summarize it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. And
But
Faisal, how old
uh,
do you think Hakim is?
Hakim, wow, you got baby face lah, so a bit hard lah. Uh, I'm going to guess 30, 29.
Bro, 27, bro.
Close enough, bro. I,
Yeah.
the
Gosh.
braces give away lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this call can also be even a networking session. I mean, something that we can actually talk about, each other's business, because it's not just about learning, but ultimately it's about exchanging your values, how you can
Mm,
help each other, in business sense, and having the platform to actually, grow each other's supporting mindset. So
mm,
yeah, I think, yeah, like, back to Faisal's account, what we can do to always to always refine what we have started. So I think it's good in terms of your understanding lah, what Mulacan can actually do, what Mulacan can actually come up with. If I were to share, this is the start lah. You can have a lot more that you can do. For example, I'm gonna share with you guys, since this is actually the first call. I had Mulacan is actually a platform, but I'm not gonna work it like a platform. It's gonna be like a way in showing what we have done so far, as I wouldn't say an agency. It's just a simple community building platform. So the offer for, I'm just sharing with you guys. Mulakan offer, if we were to go to the page itself, right? It is to get people in the $97 a month platform. Right now it's 97 because you guys are in for the promotional offer, right? This is how it is lah on the platform design interface. Okay. And then like I said, the top of the funnel until the end, and then all the features, and then how we compare with other tools. And then see, you guys are over here. These are the past built funnels, and get it for $1. But you need to subscribe to the platform, and it's at 97 a month. Okay, but you see, this is a foot in the door offer. Okay, if I were to share with you guys how this is the funnel steps. The next page, it will be the checkout page. Okay, but after the checkout, what happened? You guys know what's the concept of upsells?
mm.
You know, right? Okay, so ultimately, it will be brought into this page. It's called the first OTO funnel offer. Okay, so you have a one page site. Why stop there? So blah blah blah. The website fee is 2,997. Okay, and then this is the offer details. And then if they never, I mean, if they happen to not want it, if they click no, it will go to a downsell. Downsell will be an offer, a different offer, or the same offer but with a discount. Da, 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 da. And then same thing. If they don't want, it will go to the cart page. And then if they want to proceed, then that's where you will get the confirmation lah. If they sign up for the just the 97 a month, or the 97 a month plus the website. So this is the concept. So you guys can do probably the same thing of how you're gonna craft your offer. Okay, from the moment you start something in the foot of the door. I mean, yeah, the start offer, and then you give other things in one funnel. If not, you can always follow up inside your email or inside your WhatsApp and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that should be all that I have to share for the first introduction. Funnel can be it can be a complicating concepts, but right now just leave as it is, and work towards what we can do with the platform from the funnel, from the sites element feature, and then we work up increasing now there, increasing expanding from there lah. Yeah. So before we end, do we have questions from both of you guys?
Yeah, I have one. So basically the 52 weeks, the one that you go through like copywriting, WhatsApp messaging, all this. So means you will teach us or tell us an overview and then we do ourselves or what?
Okay, so every week will be a show and tell. Okay, and something by next week you should have your access to your own funnel, your own dashboard. Which okay, right now we will go here. Okay, and this is what you can do in this feature, and then how you're gonna set it up also in the call. Okay, how you gonna make sure you need to have additional purchases if you want SMS marketing, because SMS require a bit of money add on. We're gonna use this third party feature called Twilo, where you need to actually invest in another separate number to be connected to the funnel, and then every time you will be sent out an SMS or a WhatsApp, but it's very small fees. It's like 0.003 cent per message, for example. So all those will be shared throughout the week calls. If you find that available, then of course stay tuned for that particular week. But throughout the weeks, there's always things that I feel it's a need to share if you want to actually build a successful funnel, because ultimately all these I've learned for years lah, understanding it and leveraging AI to actually get things done, because I'm not perfect in doing everything, but at least focus on what I do best lah, designing one page funnels. So yeah, so I hope that answers the question, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Okay lah. I have very fast. Just a quick three questions saja. That's
Can
all.
boleh go
So
ahead.
the first one is okay, if let's say we are unable to make it because we overseas, busy with work and appointments and stuff like that, right? So
Hmm.
there'll be like the recording, we can view all this to see what you discuss, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna set up a platform where you can actually review back all these sessions. But like I said, this is gonna be a YouTube content that for public to see. Okay,
Mm,
if they want to learn, they need to join, or they
mm,
can always learn from outside, and of course when they want to execute, they need to be part of the community lah. So it can be found in the two places in the platform for the starters community and the YouTube channel, Mulacan YouTube channel. This is going to be the first one that I'm going to upload right after this. So yeah, that is
Make sure
your.
to look good. Just make sure to look good lah.
Doesn't matter lah. To me, it's all about
Okay,
delivering value lah. Look good, not
understand.
good, secondary lah. No need to edit. This one raw one.
Okay. Okay. The second question is okay. So basically, the you mentioned $97, right? So we are paying $50 a month. So that one is the discounted version lah, early bird lah, you call it.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you'll just keep on deducting 50. Then this is what we'll be getting lah, like the weekly thing, etc.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
then if you want to and inclusive of the website. So if let's say we buy the domain already, so the
Mm.
domain, if let's say we have our own website designer to add on to that, is that okay for you, or the domain, the we must come up with our own landing page again?
Again, I don't really get about the domain side.
Oh, so means once we buy the domain, that one belongs to us lah, not
Yours,
to
yours.
ours ah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I
So
see. Okay.
here's how it is. Like for example, I think you have faizalzulkarnain.com kan. You can always connect it with Mulacan. Okay.
Hmm.
Or if you have a website designer, you can always buy a new domain or use a subdomain. For
Mm.
example, you have, you want to create a separate site of your offer, you can always do offer.faizalzulkarnain.com or anything else, so that you don't need to buy a new domain. You can just use a subdomain to host your landing page or host your website, and just use the same domain. But of course, subdomains are very rarely used if you want to have something permanent. So if it's going to
Okay.
be long term, you get a new domain. It will be more advisable lah.
Mm. Okay lah. I think that's about it for me.
Cool. Hakim, let's go.
I think the calendar side, right? Um, I think this feature is really interesting for me, because the thing is, uh, I'm always in a dilemma on whether to meet my clients online or offline. You know, there's always a debate. Oh, if you meet your potential client offline, there there's a better chance for you closing them, right?
Agree,
But
agree.
I still, but in terms of talking about like the long term, like the sustainable way, of course, we would like it to be online, right?
Yeah.
So
Your
I'd
question?
be interested to know more about how I can actually set up a proper meeting and appointment with them online through the net.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
I get it. I get your question roughly. Like, can doing your promotion online brings more online visitors or online meetings? Can. Okay, so it boils down to how much you want to get them into the call lah. Because I have experienced many ghosted calls, and I have to agree that it's best to meet them offline. I think Faisal also attests to that, right? Meeting online is like it's susah lah. Kadang-kadang we just don't we forget. Sometimes we generally forget, or we just tend to not commit to joining the call. So the system for what Mulacan can offer is reminders every like an hour, 30 minutes, or 15 minutes, or even 5 minutes. You can even get them to jump into the call. And if I were to give you some advice a bit lah, based on your offer, can it's a high ticket offers usually best to be closed offline. And doesn't, it's actually regardless of whether you meet them online or offline. But the sale, because the sale is best to do offline. So that means the offer needs to be tweaked a bit to just get them to book a call with you, and then that will be a first step for you to plan your pipeline lah. So that's usually how it is for high ticket, unless like for my case, that's why $1 offers is very fast to sell. But ultimately, how many commit, it depends. So it goes by percentage lah. So hope that would answer your question, because it's about implementing and executing. The more you do all things online, uh, it will show lah.
Yeah,
So
I think the importance of like getting leads through online is also is really important. Uh, Online or offline, after that, is of course, definitely, if we were to be able to meet up offline, we are able to we have a high chance to close our client lah. And it also boils down to what kind of business you are running, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
for my side, I think it's something where I can close remotely, right? But I think the question is how I can actually um, get them, like how you actually get me to your Mulacan appointment.
Yeah, yeah,
It,
yeah, 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 yeah.
the journey itself, it's very seamless and very smooth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
that's what I'm looking at for the current goal for my landing page.
nice, nice. I think ultimately we build our own as cliche as it sounds, we build our own funnel. Your first encounter with me is the podcast. I mean, you come here as a guest, and then slowly you know and like and trust. That's where you drop down into the more deeper funnel until you get close to purchase the $1 offer. So that process is how you want your client to be from the top. They discover you somewhere, and then of course they learn about you, they know about you, they like you, habis, pump, close. So it's also need to work in both hands lah. They also need your service, or they need what you can offer. So that's all about tweaking and testing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it cannot be. I mean, it needs to be tweaked lah, senang cakap lah. So
Yeah.
that's the
Because like as you know, whenever a potential client wants to engage on Inspiring Tales campaign, I would actually study their business, like their business goals, and how the campaign can actually funnel down to their business goals. It can be increasing the number of leads, can be increasing the awareness, or it could even be more than that. They want to penetrate the Malaysia or Indonesia market. So I would actually know and understand their short-term and long-term goal. So that goes back to the specific and strategic questions I would ask them during the interview or the podcast.
yeah.
And how I would actually position the content itself, but also based on their story. Because as in the importance of storytelling in the current business era. Talk a lot about USP, unique selling point. But to me, the unique selling point that all the companies and brands can actually leverage on is the storytelling, the founder story, the purpose, and how the business would actually help, and also even their customers that they have helped. Right, that itself is a story.
That's the reason why the name is Inspiring Tales, kan? I assume lah, because that's what you do to help these businesses to grow, and what you can help them in return. So yeah, get that message across, bro. Because ultimately your profile needs to grow, be it from the brand side of things or your personal brand side of things. So slowly but surely we catch up every week, if you have the capacity to. If not, then we can always go through the what's it called,
Bro, I see you tomorrow.
uh as long as we can make sure we are aligned lah, to what we
Yeah.
want to achieve. I have my own objectives to make sure I build my own community, and you guys should have your own objectives. You can do probably the same thing or tweak it to your own season 2 taste. So yeah lah, then that's about it, I guess. All right, so it's about an hour. Nice. Before we end this call, thank you so much for attending this very first founding weekly session, starters weekly session, because ultimately this will be something huge in the future, I suppose. I hope, because I manifest it to be like that. Now, it started off with 2, or including me 3. I am aiming for 100. So that will be a goal in the next 52 weeks. So that will be all for this session. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for
Very
those
much.
who
Thank
are
you.
watching.
Something very valuable that we can actually learn from. Not many would actually see the value that you are actually giving, and especially from just $1, it's a no-brainer actually for me. Right? And it's supposed to be for other business owners as well, because
Yeah.
a lot of businesses does a lot of like heavy lifting websites, but a lot of businesses boils down to a certain goal that they have, right? They want more sales.
One
So
more sales bukan, it's not
heavy
wrong,
kind
but
of
the vision to get to a number that they aspire, they want to, is probably a good thing lah. Because it just purely to get sales, I feel it's okay, but you need to, of course, explore the inner meaning to get that, and yeah, I hope we can do this in this community, inshallah, because I am myself learning, and this hopefully will be a history where we create for something big in the future lah, inshallah.
yeah.
Right, so I
Okay.
think that's a bit. Faizal, you got something to say to end this
No,
off?
okay. Thank you very much, bro, for your time.
No problem. I hope to see you guys next week. And yeah, and you guys, whoever watching in YouTube, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you and bye bye.
Bye.